So this is me not steering. I'm currently winning. You know, this might not last forever, but I'm doing very well for having not been steering for the entire time that I've been talking to you right now. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Sonoket's First 30, where we take a blind, unbiased look at a game that you may not have heard of. Today we're taking a look at the game Velocity G, which is by the developer and publisher Repixel 8. Now this game is slated to come out on the 11th of March 2019, so let's begin. Every time you finish a race, you get some money to spend on upgrades on your car. And we don't have enough right now to do top speed, and top speed is really what we want to do. Marissa 45, Abigail 19. All right, the funny part is that in real life, no one would ever use those kinds of names for their racer. All these people would just be named like Faster Than You 99, Get Dunked On Nerd 27, XX Shadow Warrior Edgelord 54. All right, so we definitely want to hit the boosts. This is too fast. This is too fast. Oh, jump. So the jumps don't seem to really do anything. I'm actually confused as to why you would hit the jumps. Because if you saw, like, the upgrade on our car was gonna cost us like 5,000 money. 5,000 gold or whatever the space currency is. And $10 for hitting a jump that might mess your entire run up. Because it throws you into the air and it's kind of like, well, am I gonna land back where I need to be? Or am I gonna like slam into a wall? It doesn't feel necessarily worth it. Yeah, see, this is just so fast. So if we just avoid it, we just don't even have to worry about it. And we lost $10, sure. But as far as I'm concerned, the safety of not the safety of not hitting the jump is worth more than the $10 we would have been awarded. You'd need to hit like 100 jumps for it even to be like remotely worthwhile. I guess if you played this game a lot, right? Then at that point, you know, if you just hit 3 or 4 per track. Whoa, we were up in the air for a long time that time for some reason. I don't know why. I also have no idea how close everyone else is to us right now. But I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, we just died. Oh, we're just going around in circles. Oh, stop. Stop. Please stop. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up if I keep watching this. Drag strip. Okay, let's try a drag race. Drag strip. Race as fast as possible in a straight line. I can do that. This game, I know immediately a lot of people are gonna be like F-Zero. This is just like F-Zero, but there's actually a game that this is more like than F-Zero, and it came out on the Nintendo 64 way back in the day, like, you know, early 2000s, wait, when was the Nintendo 64 era? Was like 98, 99, 97? I don't really know. Okay, this is way too fast, and I'm kind of struggling to keep us lined up. Oh, you've made a mistake. Oh no, we made a mistake. We're gonna lose. We passed 2 boosts. No, we're fine. I wasn't even worried. Anyway, what I was saying, on the Nintendo 64, so yeah, I think this Nintendo 64 game was called Aero Gauge. Very similar style to this. You didn't have, you know, like fighter planes like you kind of do in F-Zero. They were cars for the most part, like this, that hovered above the ground. And again, I think the game was called Aero Gauge. I mean, like, I'm wrong about a lot of things in life, but I do think that this one is actually called Aero Gauge. All right, so we want to make sure that we hit every boost, and we're trying to keep our movement to a minimum here. Because once you hit those walls going this fast, that's how you start to lose speed. I need the guys in front of me to hit each other. We ran right through that, and it didn't give it to us. Wow, okay, well, okay. Wow, third. One of those boosts just, like, didn't work. Wow, we got beat by 2 seconds. We only got 1,000 for that. The game is entertaining, it's fun, but it it feels a little too simple. You know, with these kinds of racing games, they're futuristic, they're fun, they're not supposed to be hyper realistic, obviously.
3, 2,
And so you need,
race.
in my opinion, you need something else besides just the racing, because it gets kind of repetitive. It gets a little bit boring, honestly. Yeah, if I wanted to play a pure racing game, I'd play something like Colin McRae's Dirt, or like Forza, you know, one of those realistic driving sims. But you don't play a game like this because you want realism. You want something that's just super fun to play. It's fast. It's, you know, kind of hectic. I missed that boost. That was my bad. But like, there doesn't seem to be any combat here. It doesn't seem to have much else besides you just kind of race real fast, and like, I can drive on the ceiling if I want to, but they put stuff in the track in order to get you not to do it. So this is kind of the main problem with this game right now, is that the tracks, I mean, my car honestly almost drives itself. Like, there's very little input that I need to be doing. Hold on, watch. So this is me not steering. I'm currently winning. You know, this might not last forever, but I'm doing very well for having not been steering for the entire time that I've been talking to you right now, and I'm winning. So hopefully this kind of illustrates why this game is not necessarily like an amazing challenge. I'm just holding down the accelerate button at the moment. Now, I should also point out that I'm gonna be sick if I keep doing that. Like, it's honestly just driving by himself. Oh, we hit the laser. Okay, we finally hit something. Let's see if we can still get second place, though. I think we can. I think we can do it. So again, you normally use the left joystick to steer, and the top shoulder button here to accelerate. Oh! Okay. So at the end of the first 30s, I like to kind of do a little bit of a wrap up and give my thoughts. Do a little bit of wrap up and give my thoughts on the game. Maybe point out some things that weren't quite as obvious if you didn't have like the controller or the mouse and keyboard in your hands. So you know, if I don't end up cutting out some of the stuff that I was talking about, the big thing here is that they've taken a kind of game, the genre, like this chaotic arcade racing, and to me, it feels like they've stripped everything that makes these games really fun, you know? And so I would have really liked some varied tracks. Put some other obstacles in. Open the track up. Let the driver go all the way around these tunnels. You know, a lot of the time in the 4-lap race, there were all these areas that, you know, the track looked really interesting, but you could only go up half the slalom. So one of the funny things I just saw on their page, one of the features that they're advertising as one of their big things, is that it's unique 360-degree tunnel racing. Race along the floor, the walls, and the ceiling to achieve the optimum racing line in this unique 360-degree zero-gravity tunnel racer. Except for the fact that in a lot of your stages, you block the user from being able to go 360 degrees. So that's really kind of unfair to say that you're encouraging this to happen, when a lot of the time, you are discouraging people from doing it, which is weird. So for right now, I don't know that I'm going to be able to recommend this to most people. Unless you're really a fan of this kind of arcade style racing, I just can't recommend it. That was it. This is Velocity G by Red Pixel 8. As always, or if it's the first time you're here, drop a line. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. I enjoy talking to you guys. You know, if you end up picking this up, let me know. If they end up updating it and I haven't checked it out in a while, let me know, you know? Let me know how, you know, what they changed or how the launch goes, stuff like that. Anyway, until next time, burn bright, everybody.